What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? 2019. About 11 and a half hours. 2019, y'all. So, I don't know about anybody else, but my New Year's resolution is to wish everybody that has crossed my path within the past year, within all my previous years of my life, my New Year's resolution is that we all are able to achieve what it is that we want to achieve and live our lives the way that we see it could be the most perfect, as close to perfect and perfection as we could possibly get. It don't matter if you hurt me. It don't matter if you played me. It don't matter if you cussed me out. It don't matter. It don't matter about anything. It don't matter if you held grudges. It don't matter if you talked behind my back. And I say that because just because you said something or did something, or I said something and did something, it's in the past. It's in the past. I can't go back and change it. You can't go back and change it. So why keep holding on to that hurt and all that pain and all that trauma that could actually be replaced with things that are useful and purposeful? Because holding on to that doesn't serve me. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired of holding on to stuff that no longer serves me. I don't want to be Erykah Badu bag lady, bag man, bad kid, bad teenager, bad senior citizen. You know, we got a couple of those. Hey, you better embrace your wisdom. All those dang old discounts y'all be getting, man. I would love the discount. But 2019 is going to be about releasing it all, what no longer serves. And yeah, I know it's a couple of y'all out there like, oh yeah, I can't wait. Y'all see this status now. Some of y'all ain't gonna see it later on. Oh, I can't wait. Yup. Friends, it's gonna get super small. That's all fine and dandy, but it's not necessarily the person. It's the energy. It's the energies that those people embody. Now, you know, I mean, I can't tell you what to do, you know. It's all up to you, you know, everything you do is up to you. But I realize it's an energy. That person, because they did whatever, doesn't necessarily make them a bad person. Because they was hurting. They had whatever it is that it was. And no, by all means, it's not an excuse. It's not an scapegoat. It's not you're, giving them a pass, or no, it's not any of that. It's just recognizing the fact that we are all capable of doing the same thing at any given time to anybody else, including ourselves. We hurt, lie, deceive, cheat, and play ourselves each and every day. Each and every day. We are our own worst enemy. We be like, man, we gonna do this. And you don't do it. What you do? You just lie to yourself. Making promises you ain't gonna give to yourself. Oh, I promise I ain't gonna. And what you do? So it's releasing the energies, the negative thought patterns, the negative behaviors that felt as if we were being controlled by that. Because we're not. Is it easy? No, not by a long shot. It's hard work. The hardest work you will ever do in life is the work you're going to do on yourself. That's the hardest work. But it's also the most important. Trust me, I done been there. Life is not peachy perfect. It ain't. Sometimes you just want to go up to people and be like, everything you touch will crumble till you do right by me. Sometimes you just want to go ahead and but you like, Go ahead, you meditate, you move side out. I'm like, you know what? The last time I had that response, yeah, I might have been 13. Hell, it could have been 13 hours ago. Work with me. I'm just, some people are capable of learning that quick. I mean, hey, you don't never know. Everybody different. But it's like, damn, okay. Well, based off of what I do know about them and their life, because of their past experiences, it's a part of their life. Well, they ain't gotta do that to me because somebody else did that. We all say that. We all say that. But yet we all continue to do it. We all say it. How many times have you said it? How many times has the person next to you said it? How many times has that person next to the next person, next to the next person, next to the next person, who's auntie, cousin, baby, how many? We all done said it. We all continuously say it. But we expect somebody else to do something that we haven't done within ourselves. Have you healed the things that happened in your past, or did you just brush it under the rug and be like, you know what, I got this. I'm strong, man. You know, I got this. I'm strong. This made me stronger. That made me stronger. It just taught me, not to deal with these people, not to mess with this person, not to. It's the law of attraction. Whatever frequency you're vibrating on is what you're attracting. Not saying we all have, different levels or whatever. But the key point is to vibrate at your highest frequency possible to you. It doesn't matter if somebody else you feel like it's further along than you. That could be like a mentor or something. I don't know. But it doesn't matter. Don't compare and contrast to somebody else. Do what you can do at this present moment, at this present time. We ain't gotta wait till the new year to change and do something and just have a miraculous revelation and come about. We get that chance every single day. Is a celebration of a new day. And yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous. Ain't nobody gonna post Happy New Day 365 and a quarter times in a year. We ain't gonna do that. That's a lot of data for some of those who on Verizon. I got Metro. Hey, but it's releasing all of that. Releasing it all. Because the things that happen in our childhood with our parents, with our family, those things shape who we become as teenagers, and then there are teenage experiences added on to that, and we take all those experiences into adulthood, and that creates our adult life. If you had a whole bunch of messed up situations because you jumped from foster home to foster home because your mom was on drugs and your dad was in jail, and or vice versa, or your parents passed away, so you were living at aunties and cousins' houses, and you feel like, man, nobody wants me, I'm just gonna be alone, I'm all alone, and this and that's you still being hurt, but be like, you know what, no, yeah, I've been alone my whole life, I don't need nobody. That's not making you stronger. That's brushing it under the rug. That's not dealing with it. That's dealing with the emotions that you are feeling at that time. And emotions are temporary. They are not permanent. You could be happy-go-lucky about something, and then your emotions could change just like that because of something else that happened. Emotions are not permanent. We got to stop basing our decisions, our actions, our movements off of what it is that we feel. Now, feeling and being in tune with your star player, which is your intuition, are two completely different things. And it takes time to learn. And with the voices in your head, yes, we all got voices in our head. Now, don't sit there and be like, oh, you got voices in your head? Yeah, if you sitting there going, now, where did I put that? We've all done that. You got a voice in your head. That's a voice in your head going, I don't know where you can put that. I have no idea where I put this. Find this remote. I'm always listening to the remote. We all got voices in our head. But it's being able to filter out past those, because our perception is based off of our past experiences and what we have done and what has happened to us, and that's how we see the world in our present moments. So it's filtering out through the illusions of past hurt, pain, and trauma that we have not healed from, that we have not just sat and just thought and felt the pain. Because for a lot of people, it's weak to be emotional. It's weak. Oh, you a punk if you cry, or you a punk if you do this, and da-da-da-da-da. I even catch myself talking to my boys like, man, no, what you doing crying for? But primarily it's because I wasn't a crier, but they're completely different. They are. But at the same time, it annoys me as a parent. Yes, it does. But I'm happy that they're in touch with their emotions. And I want them to stay that way. They just have to learn how to control them. Because you can't be overly emotional either. So it's having that balance between your thought and your emotions. And being able to filter out like, okay, yeah, I got made fun of for my skin complexion being as dark as I was because I used to go outside and be in the sunlight until I look like my stocking cap. You know? I mean, boy, let me tell you though about it. I was so black in the summertime. I used to have the box braids back in the day. Yeah, I'm an 85 baby. Let's go back to the early 90s. The box braids. My hair matched my skin complexion. I heard all the jokes. Got out the car, your mama's oil light came on, you know. He's walking down the street, you just look like floating eyeballs. Oh yeah, I done heard it all. The only time we see is when you smile. But there's also stuff like the black is berry, the sweeter the juice. Chocolate melts in your mouth, not in your hand. Everybody likes chocolate. You know, so you know. But it's taking those experiences and be like, you know what? I hated myself and my skin complexion for a long time because of those past experiences, which limited me on a lot of opportunities that you think wouldn't even, like, for example, if I saw somebody attractive, I'm not going to approach them because the first thing I'm thinking in my head is, okay, they're going to think I'm ugly because I'm dark skinned, because that's what I've been told my whole life. Minus, you know, my granny and my mom, but you're supposed to tell you that, you want that outside validation when you're younger. When you're older, you come to realize that outside validation don't mean nothing, because it's all about how you feel about you inside. That outside validation is nothing to a kid. It's a lot. It's a lot. But it's also, kids are also able to go back and go, you know what? Because kids are very resilient and be like, well, I don't care if you don't like me, I'm still going. Because it didn't hit me until I got older and started to high school and college. That's when insecurities and self-confidence for those, you know, who have self-esteem issues really starts to show. And that's how you realize you have a little bit of self-esteem issues, because I was holding on to stuff like that. So that made me be intimidated about going up to people and forming relationships with people that I could have had, you know, a real close bond with, or even friends in that matter, because I stuttered or because of how I talk or how I think. And yeah, I'm not the easiest person in the world to understand, but I also read a lot of philosophy. I speak in philosophical patterns. It's just me. Most people find it funny and entertaining. Hell, well, works for me. But also me hitting on me being dark skinned, and also, well, I don't want to go out to be a supervisor because, or I can't go out for that position because all these people are actually attractive and these people like this person, but you know, you always hear that they're cute or something like that, or something, a physical thing. So what I look like doing this? Well, I don't feel good enough about myself. And then it started dwelling on all this other stuff that I don't feel good about. Well, I don't feel good about this, or the fact that, you know, I'm a little short, or the fact that I'm super girly and I'm muscular, because back then, before I transitioned over, or, you know, those things stemmed into a plethora of so much more. And I actually had to take time. It was a big life-changing event that happened, and because of that, it shook my world. And I was actually sit down and go within myself and go, something's got to change. Something has to give. I'm tired of going through this day in and day out. It seems like every time I could go out and get a job that pays $16, $17, $18. Hell, I was In 2009, I had a job that paid $12 an hour. That's fairly unheard of for that time. That is a job that's $15, $16 an hour. So money was never really an issue, but it was like every time I do it, oh, this will happen, or this will happen, this will happen. Then come full circle, I end up losing this job because the car broke down. I didn't get my first paycheck yet, or I was in between checks, so I couldn't get the car, couldn't find a ride, because I had nobody come all the way out to yonder in the middle of Boonville to come pick me up, because don't nobody ever like going out there. Too many. You got Toledo police, Sylvania police, state troopers, Highland, sheriffs. We ain't got time for all of that. I don't blame you. It was snowball, but it's like, but what? But I would get right back up. I would get right back up. So that showed me it's not the fact that I failed so many times. It was the fact that I was able to get up every time after. It wasn't about the failures. It was the fact of being able to rise after every single time, no matter what. If I had to walk to work and work 2-3 jobs and go to school full time, which I have done, and hustle, so be it. I've done that. Walk to work for 4 or 5 months just to save up to get a car. I've done that. Because I'm putting the work, because trust me, I'm going to get to where I got to go. Regardless of who around me, who's there to help me, no matter what. But I'm not going to have the negative mind frame, because I've also been that person and be like, okay, well, I don't want to help this person because, this person don't help me back and none of this. And I ain't got time to be helping everybody, and I got to help myself. And yes, you do have to help yourself. You do. You can't go out and help somebody to better their life and, you're struggling just as much. If you really do, like, look, I just can't. And then when you can do something that makes you feel better. Some people just, ain't my problem. Sound like a person problem. I ain't got time for it. But going into 2019, I'm releasing all things that no longer serves me. And I'm not talking about people. If you feel like we done fell out and it can be resolved or worked out, I'm the type of person where I used to hold some grudges. And I did that clear up until high school, because then I started actually having nightmares. But I'm the type of person where if I see you, I'm going to wave. If you didn't continue or act like you don't see me, and I know for a fact you saw me, because my intuition don't really. Yeah. I'm like, okay, that speaks on your true character. Because yes, I am that type of person. I had people play me and I would reach back out like, hey, how you doing? And they ain't never answered phone call, text back, nothing. I'm just like, so that right there proves that you wasn't even my friend in the first place. Because if you were my friend, the fact that our friendship ended, you'll be sad about it. Why? You had emotions invested in it. Things that you don't have emotions invested in, and you could care less. Like if a stranger calls you, oh, you're stupid down the street, you're going to go, and you're an idiot. All right. But if your girlfriend of 5 years be like, you're dumb, where the hell that come from? Well, what's wrong with you? Like, it's gonna have a bigger impact on you. So that's how you weed out actual people. And if they want to be stuck in that low vibration, let them be stuck. But you try to lift them out. You try to, hey, you know what? This is stupid. This is childish. Yes, unfortunately. 2019. How is 2019 going to be for you? Is it going to be the same old? Is it going to be a little different? You going to switch up a couple things? You going to shake some stuff up? It's 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . 2019 . a transformative time. Any coming of new, any time that you can restart and rejuvenate and renew and refresh is a beautiful thing. Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? How you doing? All right, New Year, New Year's Eve. New Year's will be at midnight, a few hours. What we got? We have 11 hours and 40 minutes, give or take. I think my clock is still like 5 minutes early. Usually do that to keep myself on time. But, anywho, still, 2019. How is 2019 going to be for you? Is it going to be the same old? Is it going to be a little different? You going to switch up a couple things? You going to shake some stuff up? It's 2019 is a transformative time. Any coming of new, any time that you can restart and rejuvenate and renew and refresh is a beautiful thing. So, yeah, my sister called. Family, you always call at the wrong time. When you ain't doing nothing, the phone never rings, you know. It's just, but as soon as you ring. Anywho, yeah. But anywho, my New Year's resolution for everybody, is to love a little bit more of themselves, of ourselves. Take care of you. Take care of, like what Cat Williams say, your star player. Take care of you. But my New Year's resolution for everyone is to leave what happened in 2018 and prior in 2018 and prior. And I mean leave it physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. Leave it all.